This is apparently a planet that was ripped in twain by a violent earthquake. I'm listening, Andorra. Appreciate the bits. Forgot the horrible singing and intoxicating insanity spread. Okay. The world is gone. Why are we here? Well, we need to save it and kill the enemies. Just your old run-of-the-mill stuff. Why are we here? The world is still suitable for colonization. Well, sorry, but this world is infested with digitalis. This is a surprisingly sarcastic version of Abraxas and what's her face. Well, I'll throw everything we've got at this world, even your cookies. Leah, that's the name. You will what? Okay, I can actually get on board with that last sentiment. So this is looking like something that we're gonna have to drop, and drop rather aggressively, although with the digitalis spread that we're going to be dealing with, it's not going to be an easy one. Also, there are, oh dear, there are preloaded spores. Build 101%? What? 60%. Did the emitters, did they break? Yes, birth of master race, I agree. Let's go ahead and drop, I'm just gonna drop all three command, oh, hold on. That was a misclick. I'm gonna drop all three command centers in the back with just enough space in between. Hold on, let me make sure that I can actually build the collector. Nope, it's gonna take 3. Orbital command center, 1, 2, 3, gap, and then 1, 2, 3, gap, which is going to give us just enough space for a collector on each side. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Gotta go ultimate optimization here. There we go. Now we're symmetrical and optimized. And she is all good in the hood. So, let's just go ahead and spread out with some of these little buggers known as collectors. I'm just gonna space these out down here and then go this way as well, which is going to kind of require me to move that one, but overall shouldn't be that big of a deal. I think this will relatively well take care of all of the space that we need to occupy, although it will stall us out rather hard at the onset. When you want to beat your head against a map, try 100 spores every 100 seconds. That seems a little bit excessive. 2 and 1 spores in 56 seconds. Okay, so we still have about a minute in which to think about what we need to do spore-wise. And it is going to take a few minutes for the stuff to spread here. So I think we're just going to take our collector strings and we're going to try and, hold on, we'll do that. Then you connect, then we'll go all the way up here. All right, come on. There we go. Just gotta make these connections, yo. Just gotta make these connections. Excelente! And then we can go all the way back down here, which will connect reasonably well. We can also put in a couple of little doodads right there. I am probably far overestimating. Oh, good lord, no. Oh, there are going to be a lot of creep over on this side, and there are multiple avenues of access, and I am not overestimating this at all in the slightest. No siree. Okay, so one thing I do need, though, is I definitely need to get relays on before too terribly long, because if I don't, we are going to have some relatively serious issues. I can also get an additional collector here, 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 and there, which will probably mostly consistently cover all of this stuff. Yep, I'm just gonna have to leave that alone. Do 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 do. Okay, so beamers, obviously. Beamers, 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 beamers. Do I have... I do have totems, so Forge going online is a very good thing to have, which is going to leave me roughly balanced on power. I am still connecting to all of these things, so we shouldn't be too bad off. Actually, we're ahead on power again. So I'm going to need to have multiple cannons at each point of entry, and these are going to be doing a combination of Digitalis fire and regular firepower. I could actually stand with 2 turrets here. Then I need to get 5 to 6 turrets online there. And we also need some to fight on this side. And then I need some here to stave off the inevitable penetration effort on this edge. Good luck! Oh, so terribly spelled with Digitalis, and that is the power stall that we were all waiting for right there. I'm going to have to go in very quickly on energy upgrades, otherwise I am going to be doomed. Please tell me that these will load in time. Yes, they will. Okay, good. So let me let everything get loaded up. There is our surplus. I'm going to drop a handful of reactors down the back track, which is not going to stall us at all in the slightest. Therefore, I'm going to drop even more, because reactors are the lifeblood of our existence as the game moves on. Let's see how many I can build, and that many is too many. But we're gonna do it anyway. Unlimited Berthas? Oh, is it unlimited Berthas? Oh, snap. It is actually unlimited Berthas. What? Okay. More reactors then. Probably more reactors still. Probably even more reactors. Can we stall yet? Can we stall yet? Nope. More reactors. More reactors. Ooh, storage is looking rather full. More reactors. Yes. Yes. Energy storage. Let's do that. Anti-creeper storage. Probably not that big of a deal. But we do need to start spreading. Looks like the cannons will for some time be able to protect us, so that's actually fine. Let's go for some of these. So I'm gonna set up a sprayer around yonder parts. Let's do one sprayer here, one sprayer here. I'm gonna destroy this one. And then we're gonna do a sprayer right here and a sprayer up this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all on that, and we are going to set to always on. And those are going to be our buffer that start flooding the Digitalis with anti-creep. What nuttery is yonder parts? It is, oh, hi. Hi to you as well. It is, I don't know, some kind of expression that I have definitely heard over the course of my lifetime on a variety of occasions. I do realize that this is somewhat of an older thing, but, you know, every once in a while you need a touch of the old ways of life. Help you cope with how things are going nowadays, get away from the violent depression and whatnot. I am actually a little concerned here. That is not ever going to build. I do have a beamer up there. We should just go for range if we can. I've got a 50. There we go. We'll go for a range upgrade, and that will let these cover the entirety of the Digitalis, and then we'll be fine. Not a thing in the world to worry about. That sentence went to crap. Since when does anything not go to crap here? Come on. Come on. Let's be real. I think that the time for Bertha spam has come. So let us Bertha spam. And Bertha spam we shall, because that is not even my final form. Hold on. How many can we build before we stall? This is going to be like the epic breacher project. Oh, we're starting to use our storage now. We're starting to use the storage. I might have to terraform all this in order to fit what I need to fit in here. Come on, come on. Or we can just cram things into the little spaces that we have extra. Had a FAF game yesterday, played terribly and died at first. But the team won, and I got 18 rank points. Guess I got paid back. Those are the best. You play terribly, your team carries you to victory, and you get a totally undeserved amount of rank points out of it. It's just the bomb. Alright, we're going to go up here. We are going to set them to auto-target so that they can just fire away to their heart's content at the deepest part of the creepest. And then we're going to think about what we can do. I don't think there's actually any... There's no flight denial down here. The only thing that we're really kind of screwed for is how many... Oh dear. How many of the stunners there are. Like, there are a ridiculous amount of stunners. And also very limited build space in which to tackle things. I think that we go, I think that we go for an insane amount of strafers. I think that that is the path to victory, at least in this instance. So, fitting the strafers is going to be the nightmare proposition. I may have to redo all of this stuff in order to actually fit in the things that I need to, because holy guacamole, this is tight packed. It's fine. It's fine. We can fit in plenty. Screaming at you about snipers for like 5 minutes now. Oh yeah, I know. I saw that there were a ton of snipers to begin with. I realized that I did not exactly take extra precautions right off, and that probably annoyed a lot of people, but I will definitely build them now. Because I do not want to be losing any of the things. So basically anything I drop that isn't accompanied by a huge amount of snipers and cover and stuff is going to instantaneously die, which is a bit of an issue. We got more spores coming in, but that's none of my concern. Also, I definitely need to go for more energy efficiency because I am in the hole for 40, even though I have 70 income. That's not exactly ideal. I'm gonna let the rest of this come on board, and then we'll get life figured out. Probably just because it's loading all of the planes simultaneously. Yeah, I did turn myself off for a second. I had to do something that I needed to do off camera. Alright, so the Berthas are now in firing cycles. And look at the clearance. Holy smokes. That is some good stuff. Alright, so that's going to decrease everything that we have to deal with. We're now down to only about 10 power stalled. So with our next couple of energy upgrades, we should be fine. And I think that we're in a relatively decent spot. Let's go ahead and take, actually, let's take all the planes. And let's see what we can do for clearing this area in the back. Now, this is probably going to be a royal pain in the buttocks to actually clear. But if I can get a nullifier close enough, this could be a game-winning proposition. Let me go down to 1 speed because this is going to be laggy as hell otherwise. Let's do pause. Let's do a draw right through here. And then kind of see what happens. So, with this quantity of strafers, I should have probably... I should have probably waited a bit. Because if I had them going at different times, that would obviously be a whole lot better than letting them go all at once. Although the Berthas do seem to be spacing themselves out to some degree. I guess that has to do probably with their traversal times. Let me go select all. And let me just kind of scatter these guys all over the place here. This is going to be my landing zone, where I try to just immediately take out the thing. And we just need to punch everything around here constantly. Which I think is not going to be that difficult, actually. Come on. Come on. How many Berthas do I have, for crying out loud? Oh, that was the last one. Okay, so pull you here, and that is good. Alright, so this should eradicate everything from this zone, and now we just need to make a landing party. So I need to get some... Do Berthas kill anti-creep? That's the question. Do Berthas do not kill anti-creep. Okay, from this moment forward, we are turning off all of our creep. We are building bombers, and we are going to use bombers to secure the staging area. Should be able to spend all of my creep, because why not? Also, energy efficiency, booyah! And the rest of that looks reasonably decent, though our Berthas are struggling for their firing cycles due to the distinct lack of power. We're going to need guppies. We're going to need a few cannons. We are going to need nullifiers to be built. We're just going to need all kinds of things, I think. Let's go ahead and do some guppies, which will load up on power and be able to park over there and sustain our landing party, as well as build all of the nullifiers, which is going to take some doing to get them in, let me tell you, but it will be worth it. So we're going to do that. We are going to build more reactors because we need more power, because I am dying right now. It's not good. It's not good. Okay. There's some more reactors. Turn off auto target. Oh, so they all dadgummit. Turn off auto target. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. Come on. I went to all of that trouble to get everything spaced out and everything all proper and well done and awesome, and sigh. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Okay, so there they go. Our guppies are starting to fuel. We are minus 60 power in the hole. Ow. My power supply hurts. I have most definitely screwed myself. Well, so it's going to take a minute to dig ourselves out of this mess, but dig ourselves out we shall, and it will all be okay. They will kill shallow creep, and then the deep creep from the sides will just flow in. Maybe, but it will do a lot for area defense once my stuff gets in there. So I am well willing to take that risk, and then once I do actually field the landing party, we'll go ahead and retarget the Berthas to the outside of the protected zone for the anti-creep. So it'll take a little bit of micro, we'll have to pause, but I think that overall we can do a pretty decent job at it. I do need more reactors though, because otherwise we're just lost. Let's see, we'll do that. Okay, so as far as our stuffs go, we need to get, I don't know, maybe 7 to 10 cannons in place in order to provide area defense, some of which will of course have to be turned on to Digitalis fire only. I hesitate to think we'll need a ton of mortars. I think we can do most of what we need with cannons, but I guess mortars would, well, let's do like 3 mortars. I actually caught the mic that time. Man, the sneezes are killing me today. So, we've got all that in place. We're collecting anti-creep. I have another energy upgrade. We can go anti-creep upgrade in a second. Let me just go +4 till we clear out the reactors that I'm trying to bring online. And that should make us look a whole lot better. I am feeling a little sick. I think I was running a fever yesterday, and I am feeling progressively worse as today goes on, but I will try to make it through. Okay, so reactors coming up here. That is actually a positive power that I see. What? Oh my goodness, I never thought I would see the day. Holy cow, we're actually here. Okay, so since we're positive power, we have to find a way to spend all this stuff. Let's go anti-creep efficiency, or efficiency. Let's go ahead and take all of our bombers. Oh, please. That was a 0, not an O. We are going to bomb over here. And we're just going to create an entire area denial space. Yeah, got it. Where we can lay all this anti-creep down. And I will, of course, have to expand a little bit into the area to try to get everything connected and nullify the nearby emitters and yada, 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 yada. But for the most part, we're in a decent spot. Let me go ahead and upgrade the move speed as well, so we can potentially get over there in some semblance of good timing. So we're going to try to drop our way across, which is also going to have to be replaced so that we can get guppies in the middle. Okay. So this is going to take a little bit of doing. Let's go ahead and pull... I think we may have to sacrifice some guppies at the start. I need more space here. So that's going to be most of you. Then we're going to need probably a couple more here. And then we can unpause. Alright, let's see how our anti-creep does. We've got everything situated as we should. We will have to take a look-see once we move in. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Select O. Auto launch if target set. Thank you very much. So with the spread of the anti-creep, we should be able to take a reasonably decent hold. Oh, the guppies are significantly faster than the rest of the cannons and will therefore die. Okay, so we need to return those to base so that they do not get permanently damaged to a huge degree. Let's go ahead and select these guys and let the turrets get a little bit closer. I am being somewhat logical. So, I mean, I hope. So, now that we have all these things in range, let's go ahead and relay all of those guppies. Because I need to get this back and taken care of. Looks like we do actually have a fair bit of space around now, so that's good. We can pull out the Berthas to firing on the perimeter more instead of on the interior, seeing as... Oop, hold on. Alright, there we go. Seeing as we don't need all of this close quarters fire anymore. I see you there. Can I specifically target the Bertha? Maybe, just maybe. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to target you on Digitalis. I'm going to target you on Digitalis, because you look pretty dang close. And then we're going to land and see if we can actually hold the zone, which our anti-creep bombers are almost out of anti-creep, so this could be a bit of a dicey situation, but I'm going to try the best that I can. Mortar, I'm going to move you over here, actually, because I think that this is an excellent place to build a nullifier. Let's do this thing. Okay, so nullifier is down, nullifier is building, anti-creep is holding, and we've got plenty of turrets down to do everything that we need them to. And the Big Berthas are cycling through beautifully. So all we have to do is light up this nullifier and we're good. Yes, Regal, I changed it to 1080p. you have me in glorious high-resolution, high-definition display. Unless you're on a 4K, and then I might still be a little bit blocky. But whatever. Boom! 15 minutes secured! I'm gonna claim that victory. That was actually... That was, I feel like, very well optimized. We took spot number 3. Oh, that is gonna wrap everything up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like and share it with someone. If you want to support the channel, catch the streams, or join the Discord, check out the links in the description. Thank you all for being at least partially insane, and I will see you in the next one.